Hello, hello, hello friends. This is Satyaprakash Samantray, and today's session is Coronavirus COVID-19 live status using Angular. And in this article, we'll learn how to build COVID-19 live tracker application using Angular and Bootstrap. So prerequisites for this Angular project is Node, npm, Angular CLI, TypeScript, and Visual Studio Code. So I already have developed this application earlier, and today I'll show where this code should be changed in which part of this project. So no need to write again this code again and again. So already have developed, and I'll show you which area and which portion of this project is code is required for this application. Okay. Before going to this session, please visit my C# kernel profile to get the knowledge more about Angular applications, and you can check here all my Angular applications here, through which we can know how to set up the project before creating a new application. And okay, now we'll go step by step. So first of all, we need to collect three APIs. First API is API COVID-19 API.com countries. Here you will see countries, all these countries, country names, and this is countries log and ISIO2. This is all these countries you will find using this API URL. And second API is first API is for load all the country details, and this second API is okay, just I write down here the country name India. Okay, now it is find out. I put the India here, so it is all related to the till 13th, means yesterday. It is showing all these things. This is India, country code, city code, and how many total confirmed for this country, total deaths, total recovered, total active, and the date up to is 13th, means it is always before the current date. And third API is worldwide total data. So worldwide total confirmed case how much, total deaths how much, total recovered is how much. So till now we already have known how to use this, how to get this data using APIs. So step 1 is I added code in app.module.ts file, and no need to require how to create a project, how to open the Visual Studio Code. You can get it, find out my C# kernel profile, Angular articles. So I just show you how to create in very easy steps. No need to go back to the how to create and how to run. So in this step I have added code in app.module.ts file. So app.module.ts file this code I have why I did this code to make request to API and fetch dynamic data to the template. So I have added here import the HTTP client module. So for this I have added this code, and added inside import section I have added the HTTP client module. That's it for app module TS file till now. And second step is I need to make a new service specially designed for make HTTP request by using mentioned API URL. So for this, go to command prompt and then type as your whatever the path, or whatever the path. My path is project path is API Corona, and after this to create a service will write this type ng generate service services Corona. This services is a folder name and Corona is the service name it will create. So after successful execution, go to see there under Corona folder you will find two files. One is Corona service ts, another one is Corona service spec.ts. In third step, in this step I added code in Corona service.ts file. I need to import HTTP client. So what I did is I need to import HTTP client by using this import path. Then inside constructor pass reference of the import version. So inside constructor I pass the reference version is HTTP client whatever the I have import here. Then import observable type from RxJS. We need to whatever the functions or methods we have to type observable, so it will be import from this namespace. This import observable from RxJS. Okay, now in this file service.ts file we had added three functions: get countries, get Corona real data, and get total. So in get countries observable type, this method is for populate the country list in drop down, and this populate country list will come from this API URL. And in second method, this method is for show country-wise COVID-19 details, and whatever the country will be populated in the drop down. When you select this and click on the button, the country-wise details will come from this URL. So I concatenate this variable here. This parameter will pass this value and show the details. And third one is get total. Get total is this method is used for worldwide COVID-19 status, as I shown you earlier using this API URL. So in step 4, in this step 4, I need to import the service in app.component.ts file. So in this app.component.ts file, I need to import the service whatever I created here. So what I did is I import this Corona service from this service Corona service file. Okay, then inside constructor I added a variable Corona service. Here my constructor private Corona and coronavirus Corona service. I added a method which is automatically called when component loads. It is called ng on init. So ng on init, this is this dot corona get countries, it is from services, subscribe data console.data and data. When the page will load first time, this function will populate all the country list inside down. And this get world data is for when page loads, it will show the total worldwide details. And I declared here get world total, this get total, and subscribe data console dot, and this is total confirmed. I put some here using corona variable we can access method of populating country list, and this is nothing but the array. These array names should match with the API values, endpoints with value names. That means value means this value should be same as the array we have declared. Okay, now here is countries, confirm, recover, death, active, countries, total confirm, total death, total recover. This should be matched with the API values. Like this, from this method, whatever declared is in service, this method contains the whatever the URL. This contains URL contains three variables: total confirmed, total death, and total recovered. And this data is stored here, three variables, three arrays, and three values. And last one is get corona data. This function calls this get corona real data, whatever the inside the service we declared, and this country pass the parameter log data and data length -1. This array is the last index, that's why I put the -1. This is up to the last index it will show, so this is I put the data length -1. Like this, this is confirmed value, recovered value, and death, date, active, and country name. So this should be same as the API values. Okay, now I need to add code in app.component.html file. So how to mention this dynamic data in the template? So I have opened this app.component.html file. This is all about the design part. Here I mentioned total confirmed worldwide. So I already have mentioned total confirmed dynamic value, total death value, and total recovered value inside whatever we have used in app.component.ts file. And in the level info, and inside the drop down select change get country, and this part we have used in app.component.ts file. And this event is fired when we select any countries, and this option is I put a loop here. This country from countries array, and this values will be country.slug. It is nothing but the pseudo name of the country. Okay, and this where I mention country.country, and inside button click, this is I fired the put the click function get corona data. When the user select the country name and click on the button, it will show the country wise details. And this I put the table here. Inside table I have header, country, total recover, total death, total active, and like this whatever the values we have used in app.component.ts file, the same should be inside the double closed brackets, open and close brackets, and deaths and this one is active, this one is recovered. This is nothing but will show the country wise details. So in table we have used for country wise details, and here I label put on the header of the file we should note worldwide details. So this was about the functionality. And another thing is in dropdown I just describe the functionality again. In dropdown I mentioned the function get country unchanged of the dropdown, and in option tag put a loop using countries array load country names. Here I use the ng for directive here and the put loop, and this option tag put a loop countries array and load country names. Same as added a function in button click, this is called get corona data, to get a COVID-19 details. So I need to bind dynamic values in our template as I mentioned in app.component.ts file. So this is the dynamic value whatever we have mentioned in app.component.ts file for country wise details. This is the 5 values inside the table row, and inside the 3 levels I have mentioned the worldwide dynamic value in our template. So okay, now what I did for just comfortable look to our components or low controls, what I did is inside style.css I put some designing templates, design classes here. So for this table tdth and tr label, this is the info part for button labels. This one is for button control to make a good look and put the style part, and this one is for our drop down list, and this one is for our label also to worldwide label designing part, and this one is for table part, and this one is for table header, table row, and this one is for label. So that's it for till now. That's it for our functionality as well as designing section. Now we will show the output. So our landing page will be look like this. Okay, now our landing page will look like this. This total confirmed is this much, total deaths is this much, and total recovered worldwide is this much, and we can see all the country names are populated here. See here, all this is populated here. So when I select cube and Cuba and search corona data, so the search country wise total confirmed 230, 2038, 1923, 84, and 213 active life. So country wise till date is this much. So today is 14th, but the data is API provides you the data till the last date of the current date, that is June 13 to 2025 30 AM. So like this we need to select India. So India is showing this much data here, and see the Pakistan will show the country Pakistan details, COVID-19 details, and we'll select Australia, and now Australia is showing his data. So like this, it is a very good looking acting page using Angular 9, and like this is country and country wise details and worldwide details we will find like this. And another things guys, I'll show you using inspect element how my API is. It is when I hit to the API, how it shows all values using array. So I put the here console. Here I click the button. Here I go to the console part. Here I'll show the last index value. Here I look the last index value of Australia, and this Australia, here you'll see this is three active, and city country Australia till date is 13 June 102 active, latitude longitude province and how much recovered there. The same data is reflected here using Angular application. So it is a very cool and easiest way to use your global API of COVID-19 coronavirus to get the details country-wise, to get the worldwide details. So that's in this article what we have learned is Angular application using Visual Studio setup, which I already have described to you. Go to my C# kernel profile and watch and read all my articles related to Angular and how to create services in Angular to access API data, configure API URL and access it value with endpoints, added CSS for better look components. So that's it for today guys, and thank you for listening, and subscribe my channel to upload more videos. Thank you.